Morning everybody. I have just been doing a bit of research about cloud backups. So currently I use at home a service called CrashPlan, which is for home users. Now CrashPlan is stopping the home user option and going down the path of just supporting businesses. So I've been trying to figure out what I'm going to do as far as a backup for our computers at home goes. And I've just been reading an article about privacy, and this is a really good point that when you store data in these cloud services such as Dropbox or Google Drive or any of these other things, Amazon Drive, CrashPlan, any of these things, your data isn't stored in the country you live in, generally speaking, unless you pick a service that is based in the country that you live in. So this then kind of begs the question, well, where is my data? Now, that in itself isn't, to me, a biggie. However, the article I was reading did mention that depending on what data your country is stored in, dictates the privacy laws that apply to it. So apparently there's a few Australian businesses have been caught out by storing their data overseas in countries that have different privacy laws to Australia. And if you're a business in Australia, working in Australia or out of Australia, whether it's an international kind of business or just an Australian business, you are subject to Australian privacy laws. So a couple of businesses have been caught out because they store their data overseas in places where that aren't as stringent on privacy as what Australia is. So this has made me sort of think about our own data at home as well, and the privacy of that data too. So I'm now sort of starting to think that maybe rather than going with what is for some time being called the great norm to go with, of having basically three copies of your data. The first one being obviously the actual data on your computer. The second one being what they call a local backup. So like our data at home, our local backup is our Apple time capsule. And then the third version of that would be your off-site backup. And for me, that's been CrashPlan. But now it's starting to make me think with this privacy stuff, do I need to go away from the cloud and just have my data stored, backed up locally at home? Maybe do 2 backups at home and then do a third backup, again to a local drive, but then once that drive, or that backup to that drive is complete, then go and place that backup off-site somewhere. Maybe like a safety deposit box, or at a friend's house or a family member's house, anything like that. When then your data is off-site or away from where you live, so that if your house burns down, you've still got a copy of that data somewhere else that you can go and retrieve to restore to your new computers. So yeah, so this was just a quick video, just a little, I suppose you could call it a rant in a way. I want to start doing a whole bunch of these sorts of videos where I just sort of record my thoughts as I go through the day, as I'm working through some of these things that I'm trying to do to simplify my life, use my technology better, and yeah, make the most of everything. So if you enjoyed watching this, give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, leave some comments below, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Thanks very much and have a good one. Go live a little.